Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Maleficent palette from ELF. As you can see, it was in one of my previous haul videos a couple months ago. I got it. And finally I'm getting around to reviewing it like I said I would do. And yeah, let's get started. So as you can see in this Maleficent palette, it has her face right here. And then it opens up to, let's take this out. It opens up and it has all of these things in it. It has the lengthening and defining mascara and eyeliner pencil, a 6 eyeshadow palette thing, a primer, a lip color, and a liquid eyeliner. And this I got on sale for like 10 bucks, I believe, yes. And then they also in here also have a little info box for you to do a night look and one for you to do a day look. So anyway, this is going to be mostly a review. I do have a tutorial coming up using this palette. Anyway, onto the palette pretty much. So the palette wasn't that pigmented. The shadows are not very pigmented at all. Even with a primer, they're not that pigmented. I will swatch them on my hand just so you guys can really see what I'm talking about, because they're just not that pigmented for eyeshadows, and I find that ELF is pretty much hit or miss anyway. Sometimes ELF is pigmented and sometimes they're not really. And yeah. So here are the 6 eyeshadows. As you can see, they do show up on my skin tone, but they are not very pigmented and they do not last all day. Like, I was wearing it for a look and it literally wore off. Even with the primer, it wore off like by the middle of the day. So pretty disappointed with this little palette that comes in the package for the Maleficent look. And yes. So anyway, the palette itself is not very pigmented. I don't even think it's worth $6 itself, because I think each eyeshadow, if it's sold singly, is $1. And these palettes are just not pigmented whatsoever. They don't last throughout the day, and I really don't think they're worth it whatsoever. The eyeliner pencil, and it's in the color black. And this pencil I really liked. It's just not very soft. As you can see, it's pretty pigmented. It shows up on your upper lash line a lot better than your waterline, because on your waterline you kind of have to like really scrub for it to even show up, which is not very good. And it's a very hard pencil. It's not like soft and malleable. It's just a very hard pencil. But so far I pretty much liked it for the top of my top lash line, my upper lash line, because it's pretty pigmented and it doesn't really wear off throughout the day. So this was definitely a benefit, I guess, to having it. I just wish it was a little softer. This thing that's in here is the ELF liquid eyeliner. I don't know if you guys can see this. ELF liquid eyeliner. So this is the ELF liquid eyeliner right here. And as you can see, it shows up pretty well. That was with 3 swipes though, so with just one it doesn't show up all that well. The eyeliner is definitely something that if you rub your eye or anything like that, it will come right off. It doesn't last, and it doesn't really hold up throughout the day either. I wore it with the eyeshadows and it just was not very good at all. The thing that's in here is the lengthening and defining mascara. Now this wasn't too bad, but it definitely didn't lengthen or define my eyelashes whatsoever. Here's the wand, and the wand is really small and cute and all that stuff, and it's really good actually to get on your lower lashes. I really liked using it on my lower lashes. I felt like it gave them a little bit of oomph without being too dramatic. So it was more or less for like a natural makeup look. If you're going for a natural makeup look, which is kind of what I have on today, then I don't usually put that much mascara on, or the mascara that I use is usually not voluminizing. It just like adds a little bit of oomph to it. But I must say, I don't know why they called it lengthening and defining. It didn't lengthen anything, but I would say it's still a pretty good mascara if you're looking for something that will give you more of a natural look and not like so like makeup. The next thing in here is the ELF lip color in the color Maleficent. That's, as you can see, that's the lip color. And actually the lip color I was pretty impressed with. It lasted maybe a couple hours, so it was pretty good considering, because I expected it to wear off just after like a few minutes. but it definitely exceeded my expectations and it lasted a couple hours, so that was really great. As you can see, it's pretty pigmented and it definitely adds a nice color to your lips, so that's a benefit from having this. In this is the ELF eyelid primer. It comes in this little thing. I bought this before singly outside of this package, and I actually really like the ELF primer. I think it is comparable most of the time to Urban Decay. This is it right here. To Urban Decay's primer potion. It's actually very comparable, which is shocking, I know, because it's ELF, and ELF is a drugstore brand, but it actually is very, very good for priming your lids, and it helps your eyeshadows to last all day. Unless you're using it with ELF eyeshadow, then nothing can help your eyeshadow, most likely. So yeah, that's all of the things that was in the Maleficent package palette thing, the lookbook, that's what it's called, Maleficent Lookbook from ELF. And I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to just be yourselves. I love you. I love you. Check out my cool egg lights. I'm missing an egg. So sad. I'm missing one. It fell off, I think. Oh well. Bye.